Now at noon, a big push has started to get tolls back into Connecticut. Governor Lamont and a coalition of mayors and business leaders say that we need to modernize transportation and the time is now. This comes on the day that lawmakers are holding a public hearing. Chief Capitol reporter Susan Raff is live at the Legislative Office building with the very latest on that. Susan.
Kara, good afternoon. The battle over tolls is kicking up. In fact, supporters of tolls are revving up their engines. Governor Lamont has said he supports tolls. Today, he's making an even bigger pitch for them, saying cars and trucks need to be accounted for, and we need to tax those in order to pay for some of the projects that are desperately needed in Connecticut. He says the time has come for modernization. What we are seeing now, which is somewhat new, and that is business leaders. They have been somewhat vocal, but not really taking a stand. We saw business leaders joining with the governor today in support of tolls. As you know, Connecticut businesses lose a lot of money with poor roads and congestion. Governor Lamont said this morning that the state has to do something, that we simply need a reliable revenue stream, and borrowing large chunks of money isn't the way to go.
This is so key to economic growth and opportunity in this state. Again, over the last 30 years, we really haven't added any net new jobs. And shame on us. What that has cost us as a state, what that means in terms of revenues, what that means in terms of our budget, what that means in terms of opportunity, and that's going to change. Every single business that he's trying to get into this state from the real estate side, they ask about gridlock. They say, is this a state that's slowly getting its act together when it comes to transportation? Will our rails be going faster? Will we end the gridlock on our highways? Will our employees be able to get to work? Will our customers be able to visit? And the answer to that is yes.
So while Governor Lamont and other supporters are gearing up for their fight for tolls, the opposition is also revved up. In fact, there were plenty of people at the governor's press conference today with his coalition of business leaders as well as mayors from cities and towns. People see this just as another tax, and there are plenty of people who plan to fight this as well, including just about every Republican in the Senate and House. All of them agree that transportation is a major priority for Connecticut, but a toll is a tax, and that's not the way to go about it. However, the Republican plan does rely heavily on bonding, which would push that out for another 30 years of borrowing. Governor Lamont feels that is not the way to go. We will have much more on the battle over tolls on air and online. For now, we are live in Hartford. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you.